Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
All right, here we go with Hy-Vee Today. It's Tony Tone, last show for the week on the 3rd of July. We have a lot going on. The first thing I want to mention is last week on the show we talked to Travis Moss, Brad Small, and Jason Miller. They were heading to the National Special Olympic Games in Seattle, Washington. And last night, or yesterday afternoon, I don't know the exact time, Travis Moss took gold. And I want to show the picture of Travis Moss with his gold medal on. I'm so excited for Travis. We put this on the Hy-Vee Facebook page last night. There he is. Look at Travis. That man can swim. Congratulations. That hardware will be on this show in about a week or so when they get back and recap the National Special Olympic Games. Travis Moss representing with gold. Good for him. Happy for Travis. The other thing I want to mention in the jump is on the front page or online, and I kind of knew this was coming, but it's official like a referee whistle, and we'll get to the digital article. Our friend Charla Schaefer with MCSA is heading over to run the Community Foundation of Greater Muscatine, however you say it. I might have said it backwards, but that's kind of a big deal. So Scott Dahlke will be taking over running MCSA as Charla heads to helm things at the Community Foundation of Greater Muscatine. I said it right. I should know better. But there you go. Congratulations to both Charla and Scott. Charla has done incredible work with MCSA, helping the homeless and the domestic violence shelter, all the other things, and she will have success no matter where she finds herself. And when she sent me a text a while ago, I was not surprised, but it just makes sense because she just does great work wherever she is, and I'm happy that she's staying in Muscatine, and I'm thrilled that, and there's the article online, and I'm thrilled that Scott, who's also been on this show, will be taking over at MCSA, and they're in good hands, so that makes me feel good. I feel like a real newsman today. I got stuff breaking, not literally, but then I walk to the set, and it's not Chef Tess. It is Hy-Vee Bakery Manager Jake the Snake Hardman in the Hy-Vee Today kitchen making scotcheroos. There's Jake, and there's a lot of them. How you doing, pal?
Oh, we're making a mess because Tess is on vacation. So.
You are making a mess, but it looks really good. How many scotcheroos are you going to make, sir?
World record, 1,500 packages.
Oh my gosh, there's a great overhead shot. So right now you kind of got like is it a double boil going on?
Yeah, yep. Chocolate chips and butterscotch.
Holy moly.
Lots and lots of chips.
So when they say fresh, bakery fresh scotcheroos, you mean it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow. It just smells, we got to get smell-o-vision, like Emerald would say. We need smell-o-vision. And I'm not just talking about my cologne. The scotcheroos are phenomenal. So these are going to are they going on sale today? Is it that fresh of a thing? Or?
Yep, they're going out today.
Okay.
So
we're going to check back in with you. I know you weren't planning on being on the show, but you can't be on my set and
That's right.
my set. You can't be on my set and not be on my show, pal. All right? Such a diva. Listen to me. Let's get to our first guest who's here for his first appearance on Hy-Vee Today. David Gott is the owner and operator of David's famous gourmet frozen custard that is made in beautiful Tipton, Iowa. And he is here to talk about all of these wonderful products. David, welcome, sir. Oh, no, the coffee's spilling. That's all right.
It's tea, and thank God there's no cream in it.
Yes. That's our first spill on the show.
Let's do that again.
Welcome to the program. Let's get that custard out of here. That's all right. If you get electrocuted, we'll take care of your bills. So we met kind of by chance a week or two ago.
Yes.
You came in and you said, I need to talk to Dave Solomon, who's the frozen manager.
Correct.
And you had in your hands 2 pints of your famous gourmet custard. And
I begged you to try it.
You did.
And you refused.
I really feel bad because I'm on this diet. I just hit 30 pounds lost today.
Good for you.
And I'm not saying that this wonderful, and this coffee one is tempting me, David's famous gourmet frozen custard coffee. I'm not saying that by sampling any of those, it's all healthy. So it would just make me even thinner. Let me say that.
There are 16 studies that show that people on high dairy fat diets
Yes.
tend to be thinner than people on low dairy fat diets.
Now, what's the? We're going to get into the backstory in a second. Oh, the sugar's not even that bad.
No.
I know, and I told you before we started, when I do cheat on the diet, it could be with one of these products. Now,
Could be.
I'm inclined to go. My sweet tooth in me says sea salt caramel. What would you recommend for someone who's a first timer with your products? Where do you go? Where do you point them to?
You know, a twist on that would be people ask me what's my favorite,
Sure.
and I tell them that's like asking me who my favorite child is because they're all my recipes.
Sure.
But then I would say that sea salt caramel is the top seller.
Is that it?
Yep.
Can I at least smell it? Is
Yeah.
that legal?
Yep.
I mean, you brought all. Get it away from me. That smells so good.
We make
So-
our own caramel.
Of course you do.
Why? Ask me why.
Why?
Because I'm a snob.
That's right.
Everybody who sells caramel as an ingredient uses high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
And I grew up on a farm,
Sure.
but I don't like corn syrup.
Okay.
And sugar is sweeter. And
So you make you're paying that much attention to detail. You're making the caramel to put into the custard.
Yep.
So if we back up a little bit, the history, your story, because there is family that's part of this. Your website's great because it really outlines it. You had a great experience with RAGBRAI, but was this something that you just made for your family and friends before taking it into a business form, or what? I mean, how long have you been doing this, and what led you to kind of jump in with both feet?
I grew up about 80 miles west of here.
Okay.
Lived on a farm. My grandparents lived on a farm. My granddad had a couple of Jersey cows. They had quite a few chickens.
Okay.
And in the summertime, every time we had a family dinner, which was every other weekend because we went to my dad's mom's the other week,
Sure.
we'd make ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's my grandma's recipe. And the interesting thing was, in my family, you couldn't turn the crank until you were old enough to turn at the right speed.
Wow.
And to keep turning it.
Yeah.
You know, it's none
So
of
the
this-
attention to detail is inherited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's awesome.
But then, that's kind of the end of the story until late 90s.
Okay.
We were having a party, 4th of July, and I took my grandma's recipe and the church cookbook recipe of the church
Sure.
I grew up in. There were things about both of them that I liked, and I combined them.
Okay.
And it was just vanilla ice cream, and it was really good, and everybody said, that's really good. I kind of left it on the shelf for a while, but then a friend and I, there's an ice cream shop in the mall in Coralville,
Okay.
and a friend and I went there 5 times one summer to get their cup of joe because we both like
Sure.
coffee ice cream. They were always out.
Uh-huh.
And the last time we were there, the girl said, that's a specialty. They don't make it that often. And I said, then why is it on your menu? And she just kind
Right.
of shrugged, and it irritated me. So I went home at night,
Yeah.
and I made 6 shots of espresso, and I added it to my vanilla mix.
Wow.
And it was like, oh my God.
Because your vanilla is already great,
Yep.
you just made it better.
I made it different. Some would say not better, but they don't like coffee.
Well, certainly. I mean, if it's sitting right here in a nice package, enough people have to like it.
Yeah, they do.
Don't be modest.
I would
mean,
take-
this is fantastic.
I would
right?
take it to Rotary. I'd take it to picnics.
Sure.
I lived in Amana for 35 years, and they started having a 4th of July picnic.
Yeah.
So I'd take it there, and people would call up and want my recipe, and I'd be like, no, I don't think so.
This is a proprietary mix.
Yeah,
RAGBRAI. How important is RAGBRAI to your success?
not very.
Really?
No.
But you got some good recognition off of RAGBRAI.
We get some good recognition off of RAGBRAI.
Several thousand people on bicycles trying your product is not a bad thing.
And I love RAGBRAI, and we were a sponsor a couple years ago. When we're bigger, I want to be a sponsor every year.
Sure.
And I want to do the whole route
Yeah.
every year, but we're not there yet. But no, it's good for exposure,
Sure.
but spending an afternoon in a busy grocery store in downtown Manhattan is more exposure than RAGBRAI.
Sure.
So, yeah,
Are you in Manhattan stores yet?
we're in a couple.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is Tipton, Iowa to across the states. So, and that's not any, I mean, obviously right now people are making your gourmet famous frozen custard right now at this moment, probably, correct?
No.
No?
No,
Why?
we're not big enough yet.
But you're in enough places.
We're in 19 states. We're not
Okay.
in enough stores.
Gotcha. Okay. So when do you do production?
Whenever we need to.
Supply and demand. I like it. You operate like a Hahn. It's a just-in-time manufacturer, right?
Well, we like to be something before just in time. Because
A couple of steps before.
Because the supply chain is,
Yeah.
those cows, they don't know when we're going to need cream. So,
Okay, so the flavors that you have here: lemon, rhubarb, vanilla, sea salt caramel, Dutch chocolate, and the coffee. You talk about having a favorite. It's impossible for you.
no, it's not.
It's not. So one of the is it coffee? Is that
No.
the runaway? Is it the salted caramel?
It's not one of these.
Really?
No.
It's not one that's here?
It's not one
Are
that's
there
here.
more flavors than you have here?
We don't make it commercially yet.
Can you
Elaborate.
a little bit?
So, I met this woman.
Okay. It's a family show.
September, it'll be 3 years.
All right.
And of course, we have to make an impression.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent her a box of samples.
What a first date, huh?
Well,
Old school. I like it.
you got to get their attention. When you look like this, you got to do something
Well, that's
to
a
get
good
their
look.
attention.
The bow tie is enough of an attention getter, I would say.
Yeah, it
when,
makes up.
when you're in the business like you're in.
It makes up for a lot. But anyway, so she sends me an email or text
Mm-hmm.
because I put my card in with it, and she tells me what everybody she works with, what their favorites are.
Sure.
And she says, "I make a really good sorbet."
Oh.
And I said, "So what?" Kinda. I wasn't quite that cold, but she said, "Well, it's a palate cleanser." I says, "Yeah, you need a palate cleanser, but it's not dessert."
Right.
She said, "Well, I do make a really good double dark chocolate ice cream."
Oh. Okay.
So I said, "Oh, okay."
Did you know that she was into the same kind of hobbies that you were? Is
I
there
didn't know anything about
Is
it.
there an ice cream Tinder out there that we don't know about or something? Where you're
I knew
meeting
what she
people?
looked like,
Right.
and I knew her name, and that's
Yeah.
about all I knew about her. So we get acquainted, and
Sure.
we start spending time together. A few months later, I go up to Minneapolis to spend some time with her,
Mm-hmm.
and she makes a batch of this double dark chocolate, and it's got really good chocolate flavor.
Okay.
But it's not David's Famous. So we had a little block party last year
Sure.
in Tipton, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and we made a batch of her double dark with my mix.
Oh wow.
And oh man, oh man, oh man.
That's the real deal, isn't it?
Oh geez.
Now, is
I
this-
didn't know it, but she put a quart in the freezer because she was gone working that next week.
Yeah.
And so I'm ferreting around in the freezer for something to eat, and I find this quart, and it's
Wow.
like, ooh.
You
So-
knew she was a keeper.
And before she got back, I had eaten.
Of
the
course
whole-
you did.
Whole quart.
You can't be expected to let that last.
So for now,
Right.
that's my favorite.
Double dark coming soon. That's a great shot right there, by the way. Look at that. So double dark chocolate coming soon.
I was a little younger then. Not much.
Was that last week?
Hey, my bow tie's crooked. You didn't tell me. Is it straight now?
You went to your own hair and makeup. I did mine upstairs.
Yeah,
So-
you didn't tell me when the makeup guy
All right.
was here. so-
Now, I can't have a guy that's got his own. Now, the difference between frozen custard and ice cream. Is there a difference? I mean,
let's talk about ice cream first.
yeah, and then I want to let at least
We're gonna force
Ryan
people
and
to come in here and
Betsy,
try this
I want them to come around and sample it in my stead. So, but let's break it down for the folks at home. Ice cream, frozen custard. Is it the same? Is it different?
First,
Mm-hmm.
to be ice cream, you have to have 10% butterfat
Okay.
legally.
Mm-hmm.
If you're less than 10% butterfat, you're a frozen dairy dessert.
Okay.
So when you go to your frozen section,
Mm-hmm.
if you see frozen dairy dessert, they cheapened it up and took out the cream.
Gotcha.
So once you have 10% butterfat, if you have 10 to 12%, then you're just regular ice cream.
Okay.
If you have 12 to 14%, you're premium ice cream. If you have there will be a test on these numbers in a few
I'm
minutes.
remembering. I gotcha.
If you have 14 to 16% butterfat,
Yeah.
then you're super premium ice cream.
You're above super premium?
There's somebody out there who makes a 17%,
Wow.
Our lowest is 24%.
What in the world?
Nobody in the world makes a 24% ice cream.
24%.
In fact, people think you cannot do it
Because it would be
because
hard
it'll
to...
turn to butter in your process. I was going to have a co-packer make it for me so I didn't have to build a plant
Sure.
until they saw my recipe and they said, you can't do that. And I said, well, why not? And they said, well, it'll turn to butter and plug up our equipment.
Oh my God. Because it's so thick,
There's
right?
so much butter in it.
Right.
Well, it's more
The
than that.
consistency is not as smooth.
It just has, I said it has more butter. It has more cream.
Sure.
So because it has more cream, what happens when you churn cream? It turns to butter.
Right. Boy, that looks
So
good.
that's what happens to this stuff.
This stuff
Then
just...
to be frozen custard,
Yes.
you have to be ice cream first.
Okay.
Then when you grow up, you turn into frozen custard.
Just like puberty for ice cream.
Yeah. If you're under 1.4% egg yolk solids,
Yeah.
you're ice cream. So you could have 0 eggs and be ice cream, or 1.39% eggs and be ice cream. But you hit 1.4, then you're frozen custard. We're 4. So most ice cream,
Oh, this diet.
super premium ice creams are generally 35 to 40% total solids. We have 54% total solids, which is why it freezes. It plugs up equipment if you don't process it right.
This is the good stuff, folks. Betsy, come around. Ryan, come around. Let's go.
You know, in full disclosure, Betsy's already tried
I
it.
heard that she tried it, and you know what? I'm okay with that because she has a shirt on that has a bald eagle dabbing on it. And by the way, check out the great prop that David brought behind us. And Chad, of course, and Kathy, if you want to try anything, by all means. I mean, I don't want to be rude. Go ahead. And I'll ask your opinions after you try it. Let me scoot over a little bit.
So the rule of ice cream is you start light,
Start light.
vanilla
Okay.
goes first, even though she's already had it.
Let me just tell you the tremendous willpower I have right now. So Betsy's tried it.
I'm impressed.
It's better the second time.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna try.
Kathy is going to try. I don't want to be rude to my guests.
Does that mean
Yeah.
does that mean I have to take a shower here or something and try your soap?
Kathy's coming up next to talk about the soap gypsy. Ryan Broderson?
Oh yeah, this is really good.
Creamy?
Very creamy.
Yeah, it's the richest, creamiest ice cream you've ever tasted, right?
Okay, now we have more spoons, so which one do you guys want to try? Did you really try all of them?
All of them except the lemon. I didn't try that one.
All right, Ryan, which one do you want to try? There's sea
what
salt
do we
caramel, Dutch chocolate, rhubarb, lemon, coffee.
What's over here? I'll try that lemon.
All the ones I just said, and then the secret one and the cooler. Kathy, which one do you want to try?
I tried the rhubarb.
Rhubarb. We just had rhubarb days in Aledo, didn't we? Not too long ago. Oh, this is like, I feel like I'm at an intervention and I'm the person that's sitting there clicking a pen because I'm on a goofy
You know what?
diet.
We need a spit bucket like they have in a wine shop.
That's a great idea.
then
So I
you
could
could
just get
taste
the
it.
flavor and then, but that would be very
rhubarb?
rude.
That's rhubarb.
Look at how good this looks. Now, I can't say for sure, but Robin, do you want to try gourmet ice cream from Tipton? Come on. Well, who's going to say no? John, you want to try gourmet ice cream
Jake.
from Tipton? All right. Here comes John, Captain John, Seafood, Jake, the snakes coming around.
Which
John,
one do you want, Jake?
John, here's what we got. We got coffee, Dutch
You're not
chocolate,
picky?
sea salt caramel, rhubarb, vanilla, or lemon. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with the Dutch
Sea salt
chocolate.
caramel.
All right. Can I get a Dutch chocolate for Captain John back here? We got, what do you think? Good stuff? All right.
What'd you say? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So what I was going to say is I can't say for sure, David, but the plan is to have David's Famous available here at Hy-Vee soon.
Very good.
And the ability... Judy, you want to try some?
Nice and chocolatey.
Is it good stuff?
Vanilla,
Oh, my
Dutch
gosh.
chocolate,
All right.
Sea salt caramel.
Hey, ladies
coffee,
and
lemon
gentlemen, it's
butter.
Judy's first time. She's usually photobombing in the background. There she is. Which one are you going to try?
You don't get the whole point.
Let's give her a spoonful.
I had to pick it up. Oh, you're gonna scoop it out.
I
for
could
me.
see the David and Judy show being a thing. I don't even need to be here anymore. Brent, if you want to try gourmet ice cream from Tip... Really? Come on over.
Oh, wow.
And then we're going to wrap up. Anybody else gourmet ice... All right. Come on. Brent's going to be our last sampler, and then
We
Chad,
need
of
our own
course.
caramel.
And Lori upstairs needs... she said she needs some as well. My nice coworker that walked you back here, David.
She needs to hurry.
All right, so we got coffee, we got lemon, rhubarb, vanilla, Dutch chocolate, sea salt caramel. Brent, what do you want to try?
Caramel.
Sea salt caramel. All right.
Told you it was the top seller.
Listen, I'm sitting here not trying any of this because of my diet, so you got to let me know how it is, okay?
Willpower.
Thank you. This is impossible. And Jake's making scotcheroos next to me. What do you think? Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Telling you. All right, you've heard it here first. Well, not first, but certainly on the first time for this show. You got cards?
No.
What do you have even better than cards? You have stickers? What is that?
Put a geezer in your freezer.
Oh, it's a magnet. Come on, you know I like free stuff. Tchotchkes. My pregnant wife needs to stop by, doesn't she?
Chad wants to get a
Yeah.
of that lemon.
All right, just grab. He's throwing magnets, everybody. David got David's famous gourmet frozen custard. Say that 3 times fast. From beautiful Tipton, Iowa.
Somebody want a lemon?
Yes, we're going to give that to the man with the plan running the show, Chad over there. So thank you for coming on, pal. I can't wait
Thanks
to
for
have
letting
you.
me.
I can't wait to have you back in the store. And when that happens, I'll make sure that everybody knows about it, okay?
Sounds good.
That's my job here. You're a good man. All right.
Thank you.
I have a feeling these samples do not have to go back with you. Is that true?
No, actually, we're going to force someone
Yes.
out there.
We might have to page Lori, again, who brought you over here, in accounting.
She needs to move more quickly.
I told her. She said, I'm very busy. I said, you're never too busy for free samples.
I could take him to her. I could take her all
Wow.
6.
That would be, you'd be too kind. Brooke says, where can I get the ice cream now? Without naming a competitor in Muscatine, maybe.
Waterfront Hy-Vee, Coralville Hy-Vee.
Okay. That's good. Are you in Muscatine at any of my competitors?
Do you have competitors?
100%. Yeah.
I was not aware that you
Okay.
had competitors.
Well, you can just nod if you're in Muscatine at other places.
I am in other places, but
Okay.
not Muscatine.
Okay. Hey, you're not in Muscatine?
Well, unless
You're here right now.
Unless Dave ordered the other day after I left. and
I'm
it's
sure
on the
he
shelf
did.
now.
We
If we're not in Muscatine,
You're gonna be
today,
in Muscatine.
We will be by the end of the week. I think.
That's right. It's going to happen. I'll make it happen. Thank you, buddy. I
you.
appreciate it very much.
It was
All right.
fun.
Let's can we check in on the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, which is conveniently in the bakery. And the bakery boss is normally over there, Jake Hardman, but he is right now just drizzling chocolate and peanut butter or caramel. Which one is it again?
Chocolate and butterscotch.
Butterscotch. How could I forget? Oh my gosh, the Scotcheroos, they just look incredible. Good action shot. Is that camera able to tilt down just a scotch more, Betsy? Is that your camera that we're on right now? Let's go down just a hair, if we could. More. Oh my God, look at that. Get out of here with how good that looks. Unbelievable. I feel like you guys did this to me on purpose. I mean, I booked the show, so I knew that David was coming. But I did not know that Jake Hardman would be tempting me.
I'll
these-
get you to break.
Scotcheroos. Wow.
The custard guy won't get you to break. I will.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, that just looks fantastic. Just keep it on the Scotcheroos, Betsy. We don't need to see Jake. No offense. And back to the bakery. Jake, you got a lot of red, white, and blue in the bakery.
Oh, yes. Yes, we do.
So the camera right now is showing some cupcakes. You got cookies, giant cookies. Very patriotic. There's a great giant cookie, and I can almost see it in that shot with the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam that has flip-flops on it.
Yeah.
Right?
We got big cookies. We got cutout cookies. We got red, white, and blue sugar cookies. Pretty much anything that can come red, white, and blue, we got it.
You got keto diet cookies.
We're still working on that.
It's just a handful of fat. Since this is the high-fat diet, of course. How am I doing this show with the willpower? Unbelievable. All right, so let's keep it on the aisle cam just for a second as our next guest, the soap gypsy, Kathy's getting set up here. Even though we saw her already. I had to let everybody have a sample. I don't want to be rude, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a nice person. Especially if I am abstaining from the deliciousness. We'll also talk to Jim Simmons in about 20 minutes or so. All right, Kathy, the only thing you left have to do is clip a microphone on that's right there. There you go. Right near your collar, if you don't mind. Kathy Proviance, I feel like I just talked to your better half yesterday.
Does it seem like that? Yes.
Good to see you. Hey.
You guys are always talking.
Thank you for
Hello,
coming on.
Tony.
It's great
Nice
to see you.
you.
I'm so happy you came on. Did you know the ice cream guy was going to be here?
I did not.
Wow.
I did not know that.
All right, Soap Gypsy. Look at these soaps. This is super cool and very ambitious. You know, people just like David, local business.
Amazing,
Do it.
though.
What is that? That's
yes,
what you were
I
saying.
brought ice cream, too.
This is an ice cream soap. Even
That's
the
ice
cone
cream.
is soap?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
So
What
the
in
ice cream part, that's a solid bubble bath. The cone
Oh, my gosh.
is goat's milk, vanilla soap.
Really?
So you just toss your whole ice cream in the tub, and this turns into super Hollywood bubbles, and then you use the cone for your soap.
Oh, my gosh. That's
Yes.
so cool.
Those sell like crazy.
Goat soap cone.
Yeah.
Right behind, over my
Yeah.
shoulder, there's goat cheese. But now,
Bless the goats.
look at this.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. How
Yeah.
in the world do you make all this stuff? I have
Well,
no clue.
I started, it's been about 20 years now, Tony.
Wow.
And it all started out of curiosity.
Okay.
How are they doing that? I want to do it too. So I would go to craft shows and ask soap
Sure.
makers,
Yeah.
how do you do it? They really don't like to tell. It's like, that's about the dumbest question you really can ask. How do you build a car?
Right.
So now with YouTube, you can go on YouTube and see just about anything you want to see. And find it and tweak it. There's some of my creations
I was going to
there.
say, we're looking at the Soap Gypsy local business in Muscatine.
Yes.
Facebook page, pictures. All right, keep it right there for a second, and then come back to us in a second. So right in the middle-ish there's a bag, and it's kind of similar to what we have going on here
That
on the
is
set.
right
Now,
here.
What is that?
Yep. This one here is fairy dust. And I
Fairy
also
dust.
do zombie dust. Yeah.
Ooh.
And this is a mixture of like a bath bomb
Oh, my
with the
gosh.
solid bubble baths like on the ice cream.
That is cool.
So kids love this.
Yeah.
You can toss a handful in the tub or the whole bag, and it bubbles and fizzes and changes colors.
I think that, and does it surprise you, 20 years, did you ever think that the bath fizzies bombs would be as popular as they are, Kathy? They're unbelievable.
They are unbelievable. And no.
Yeah.
Once upon a time when I was out in Wilton, I actually quit making them. I'm just like, these are really labor intensive and
I bet.
expensive to make.
Sure.
Then when I moved into Muscatine, the market changed for me, and bath bombs are so popular. So I just took the bath bomb idea a few steps further.
Look at how cool that is.
So that is a close-up of the fairy dust and the zombie dust. The boys like the zombie dust. The girls like the fairy
I
dust.
can tell you, with a 6 and 3-year-old at my house, bath time is fun, and they love putting, whether it's like, different colors into the tub. I don't even know if they've ever experienced anything as cool as this. And then, wow.
These are like my Muscatine for people that come to visit. It's
Yeah.
called Dr. Bombay's Magic Bubbling Stones of the Mighty Mississippi.
Cool.
So these are another
Yeah.
takeoff of a bath bomb, but
Sure.
they really look like magic stones.
They do.
So we get a lot of tourists that are looking for something from Iowa.
Yeah.
That's a great little thing to take
That's
home.
fantastic. Now, all of this is handmade. There's no way that it can be an easy thing to do, but you've done it for a while, so you can sort of perfect it while still being innovative. That leads me to what I would only describe. It says triple butter, but I see something like this, and I think I'm looking into the cosmos. This is super cool.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Wow.
I call that one a day at the fair, and it smells like cotton candy.
Oh,
And that's
look
a
at Betsy's face right
favorite.
now. Look at Betsy's face behind that camera.
Yes,
She's
cotton
like,
candy soap is awesome.
wow.
The candy flavors, I also do Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Not a fan of the drink, but the soap is amazing.
How do you, so obvious question, how do you capture the essence of cotton candy, of Mountain Dew, short of just like, here's cotton candy into the soap mixer?
Right.
I mean, how do you replicate that?
For me, it's in my imagination what
Okay.
I think, if I walked into the world of cotton candy, it would look like that. So it's all the different colors of cotton candy.
Love it. Yeah.
This is one you will really like.
Oh,
Give that
cool.
one a smell.
What is this? Oh, that smells very nice.
Smells
Oh,
like me.
I get it. Oh, baby. I'm cheating. I'm reading on the back. This is super cool.
Oh, baby, that smells just like babies.
It does. That smells like a new baby, and there it is on the screen,
Yep,
and I'll have
so-
another new baby in October.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So how long does it have to is harden the right word, Kathy?
Yes.
Okay.
To cure, to set up.
Okay.
So I make glycerin soap. There's other soap making processes.
Sure.
I like glycerin because it's instant gratification. I can make it in the morning and be chopping it up that night and wrapping it, and it'll be in the store the next day. Where with the cold process, it's a weeks
Sure.
of curing. So, and I like to work with colors.
Yeah.
I think the glycerin holds beautiful colors, and I can put
Absolutely
a lot
does.
of additives in.
Yep. Some of the other products that you have here, I don't want to neglect any of them.
Oh, well, sea
Yes.
sponges for your bathing pleasures.
real sea
Real,
sponge?
that's a
Oh,
real sea sponge
wow.
from Tarpon Springs, Florida.
That's cool.
And you can go out on boats
Yeah.
and watch them cut the sponges
that.
and buy them right from the sponge divers. So all natural is better. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial.
That is so
where
cool.
your meshes, it's a 30-day, you want to use it and toss it.
Wait a minute. Like a mesh loofah.
Well, the mesh,
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
30 days?
yeah, you should toss them in 30 days because they'll harbor bacteria.
Oh, that makes, yeah.
Yep, these last forever.
That is
Let them get
incredible.
dry and
Yeah.
use them again. And they hold a lot of water.
That's
And
cool.
there's a lot of people that are bath fans. They love bath time.
Yeah.
So they love their products. And whenever I make new stuff and put them on Facebook, they're coming in. It's like, God, these go like crazy.
That's so fun.
They last about 2 days in the shop.
Bath time, you're right. At the end of the day, and you just want to unwind, if you have the tub and a book or whatever, or a TV above the tub, you want to be able to make it as comfortable as possible, and that's where you can get the Soap
yeah.
Gypsy products. Some butter, and then I got to know what that is, because it looks like booze.
It's not booze.
Okay.
No, it does look like a magnum of bubbly, though. And it is bubbly. It's just bubbly bath.
Okay, that's very clever.
Yep, this is super
Yeah.
bubble bath.
Okay.
Just a little bit. You can get great big. I
Oh,
like
really?
big bubbles in my tub. Yep, so I do bubble baths. There's lotions, bath bombs. I do the big ones.
Those are sweet. Look
Yep,
at
those are
that.
pretty cool.
Wow. Betsy, come in on this one, if you don't mind. Oh, my Lord, does that smell good. I'm just going to put it right here on my armpit.
Uh-huh.
Right there. Look at that. Right there, friends. Whoops, there we go. Oh, my goodness. Fantastic.
Yep, in the shop you get them like this.
Okay.
That's a
Wrapped up and ready to go.
Yep, wrapped up, ready to go. I have plenty of boxes and baskets. You
Yeah.
can make your own basket.
It's so fun.
It is a lot of fun.
810 Park Avenue.
810 Park Avenue in the Lincoln Center.
This is super cool. I'm telling you, all about the local homemade stuff. You're making everything. It's a good story. You follow a guy with homemade ice cream, and now we got the ice cream soap, which is
Yeah.
so cool.
That just so happened. I
Yeah.
didn't know he was going to be here.
I was gonna say just a coincidence, but what a
Mm-hmm.
happy coincidence that is. Please come back, and I can't even begin to understand how this is done, but I can appreciate the hard work and the decision to jump in with both feet and to pursue something like this. It's really cool, and it's great
Thank
to see
you,
you again.
Tony. So good to see you.
Tell Jerry we said
you
hey.
You look amazing.
Contact info right there.
Yep.
And thank you for making it. It smelled good already with the scotcheroos and the ice cream, but now it's very pleasant over
Aw,
here.
thank
so
you.
Thank you very much. Kathy Proviance, the Soap Gypsy.
Happy
Check her
4th of
out.
July,
yes,
everyone.
Happy 4th of July to you.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Have a safe and great holiday.
I'm telling you, if we could have Scratch and Sniff on today's show, your senses, because I'm like overwhelmed right now with good smells. It's wonderful. And I'm so glad that Betsy and Ryan got to sample ice cream, and Chad and Jake, because they're starving. We almost need to send away to feed Betsy. Speaking of Betsy, can we go to the car cam real quick? Toyota Muscatine car cam. Betsy, across from CBI, it looks like a parade. There's tables with candy. Can we go there? Okay, we have parade candy ready to roll. Thank you again, Kathy.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Tony.
it. Parade candy. If you're going to be in the 4th of July parade, there's the cart cam rocking and rolling. And the parade tomorrow in Muscatine starts at 5 o'clock. If you're going to be taking part in it and you find yourself needing things like parade candy, we can take care of you. I know that's kind of a weird thing. Like, you might not think of Hy-Vee for parade candy, but guess what? We've got your back. So Betsy's going to bust a left turn in just a moment, and she's going to be showing us where that is at. Again, right across from the CBI Bank and Trust location. A little bit of traffic jam in the car cam. Oh boy, we got to back up near the delicious aisle. And by the way, Betsy's also going to pass a display of the coolest socks you've ever seen in your whole life. Socks that have tacos on them, burgers, pizza. Our very own Denny Shure was looking at them the other day. All right, Jim Simmons. Maybe I gotta wait till they go on sale.
There's our candy train.
Look at that candy train. Toot toot, all aboard. And conveniently, there's some bakery cookies at the back of that train. That's so weird how that works.
It is weird how it works. I think I've seen more red, white, and blue cookies today than I've seen anything else in my store.
How about the fact that Jake Hardman is just getting after it with Scotcheroos right next to me, and you and I both are on a similar diet, sort of.
Yeah. I just don't eat sugar like you. and the fact that he knows how to do it, that's the impressive part.
That is pretty cool.
You know?
Yeah, you talk about a hands-on employee.
Yeah.
That's Jake Hardman and his crew.
He can do it all.
Really can. So there you go, candy. If you need it for the parade, Betsy's showing it to you on the car cam right across from CBI, which the CBI folks, by the way, so nice. I say hi to them or try and make them laugh every day, and they're so pleasant to deal with.
They're part of the team.
They are. They're here.
Yeah.
They're not in like a bubble. I mean, they're kind of in their own little spot, but they're look out, almost another jam. They're right there, and we appreciate them. So yeah, all right, Jake Hardman, just look at that. He already has another one out with these Scotcheroos.
It's going to be a big deal.
You know, it's a good sign when the apron is not clean, right?
Oh well, that's a good sign every day for Jake.
Hey now. But it just goes to show you the guy is working. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really, whether it's the donuts or the bread, I don't think people understand. We could almost do an hour on everything that's made, Jim, in the bakery.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And there's a
you
great
can spend
example
all day on what's made in that bakery.
And it's important.
The breads are the coolest thing, I think, because all those breads are made every day, and it's a lot of bread. So
it really is.
And Jake and his team do a great job. You know, it's funny because Jake, he's only been doing it a year.
Yeah.
A little over.
Fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah, and he faked it well for the first year. Now he's making it, and it's really working out good for him.
I think he's going to stick around a little bit, longer. That's fantastic. All right, 4th of July is tomorrow.
4th of July.
On a Wednesday. Kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
But
totally
that means next year it'll be on a Thursday, and the year after that it'll be on a Friday. So then it'll be maybe more exciting.
Huge.
But for us, Jim, this place is ready. It's been ready for the 4th of July for a while. And we talk about Jake, red, white, and blue stuff, but down to like floral. Yesterday, walking by the floral department, and Catherine had some just super good-looking red, white, and blue flowers. Yeah. So my thing is, like, if you're going somewhere on the 4th of July and you need literally anything, it's here.
The floral looks amazing.
Yes.
I mean, when you walk in, you got the red, white, and blue bakery cupcakes and all that stuff going on right now. Walk in just a little further, and there's all the red, white, and blue flowers. Yep. And I tell you, the coolest thing on that red, white, and blue flower display is the orchid. That blue orchid. Oh, my God, it's beautiful. I've never seen anything like that before. Bright blue. And then walk on into the produce. You got all the melons you need, all the sweet corn you need. I mean, and Kruger sweet corn. That came in yesterday, so that's locally grown right here.
Right down the road.
Yeah.
Not that far.
Iowa.
That's so cool. Those guys, man, anybody, you can't say it enough. Farmers that are doing it every day for 12 to 16 hours at the least are so important to this country, and it's so cool to have the connection to people like the Kruger Farms folks, to have that corn, to know that they did it, they planted it, they took care of it, and now it's here.
Yeah.
Such a nice touch,
it's crazy.
Right?
And the sweet corn, to have it already, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have it by the 4th. So, and we've had great weather to make that happen. So it's up there right now. It looks fantastic. They're cutting it. They're making 5-packs out of it. But it looks great. You saw the melon display there just a second ago. Yeah. That's got so many different varieties. We're just not just watermelon anymore. There's so many different kinds. There's that. If you haven't tried the Santa Claus melon, you gotta try it. Oh my gosh,
Santa Claus melon,
so good.
Look at that, Betsy. Great job with the patriotic flower. I'm telling you,
it's
centerpiece
super cool.
is done.
Yeah.
Going to somebody's house, you don't know what to bring. By the way, there's 5-pound.
There's
apple
my
pies.
centerpiece. There's my centerpiece.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut back on sugar, but if that pie comes home, baby, I'm smashing it. That's all there is to it.
Let me get it straight. Gourmet frozen custard sample.
Pass.
No offense. 5-pound apple pie from the bakery.
All over it.
Okay.
All
now, what
5
about
pounds.
gourmet ice cream on top of the pie?
Honestly, I like that pie. That pie is so good.
You're just going unleaded.
I'm just going all pie. Yeah. Oh, I love that stuff. It is so good.
No cheese on the pie?
That was the freakiest thing I ever heard.
I've never done it.
Back in Red Oak when I was there, and the radio person there, Jerry Dietz, great friend of mine, and one day I brought him apple pie. He goes, well, where's the cheese?
Oh,
I go,
boy.
What? He goes, yeah, we melt cheese over our apple pie.
My gosh.
I thought, oh my God, you're from Arkansas. Because he was.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, nobody does that, you know?
Who
It's like-
does that?
Yeah, he loved cheese on it, and I still to this day haven't tried it.
I haven't either,
I
but
just
if there's
can't
somebody
can't
watching,
get that
listen,
on.
first of all, buy all the apple pies and cheese you want.
Oh, yeah.
We're never going to begrudge you.
Yes.
But just let me know what it tastes like, because I can do the sweet and savory for sure.
Yeah.
But I just in my brain, and I wonder, Jake Hardman, bakery manager, ever done the cheese on the pie?
I have not.
He has not.
Yeah.
Jake has heard good
I
things.
know, right? I mean, everybody who says it
Just don't
loves it.
understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Betsy. That'll look great on here. Thank you. We need to sprucing up this set a little bit. Look at
Yeah.
that. Perfect.
Check that out. That
Beautimous.
looks good, doesn't
Beautimous.
it?
Betsy,
It
you
is
have to buy
beautiful.
that now that you touched it. That's the only thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Wham,
okay, though.
wham.
Hey, we love you.
Yeah. I got kids to feed, Betsy. Listen, I mean, any plans for the 4th of July for you?
No. I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Any
probably-
fireworks at the house lighting off?
No, I don't. It's just me and Tina.
Sure.
So it's not like I need fireworks. I mean, all of our neighbors around us will be going crazy. I've already been hearing them, which is great. I don't live in the
Same.
city.
Sure.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
So I live right on the edge of town, and we're getting a lot of fireworks shot off now, and I won't be shooting off any, but I know my neighbors are going to go have a lot of fun with it.
Tonight, I'm that neighbor.
Are you? Sweet.
But
I'm happy.
See, now what I did, we got the MCSA fireworks tent.
Yep.
By the way, MCSA fireworks tent till 11 p.m. today, 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. tomorrow. That's it. Every purchase you make helps out people in Muscatine.
That's
period.
right.
Charlotte said last week, Jim Simmons, 16 kids called the shelter home. 16
Yes.
kids last week in Muscatine, Iowa, where we both live and work, stayed at MCSA. I can't deal with it.
Think
That
about
breaks
when
my
she
heart.
says- when
but
she
thank God
says-
for MCSA.
She says they call it home. That is
Right.
home, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fortunate. We have a place that's
Yes.
actually home for us, and not to have that and to have kids, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
And to help make it work, this is how you help make it work. You buy your fireworks out there.
Yep.
And you help support those kids and their mission down there, because it's not only about helping the people with needing shelter.
Mm-hmm.
It's also about feeding people. It's also
Sure.
they have so many good things that go on at MCSA, helping them with their health.
Yep,
and
mental
different
health.
things going on
Yep.
down in that basement. And I'm telling you, there's no place that spends their money more wisely than MCSA. I've never seen anything like it. I serve on that board, and I'm impressed every single time I deal with them. And
And you're the kind
I
of
love
person,
them.
you get asked to do a lot of things, and
Yep.
you can't do everything, but you do a lot. And
Yeah.
I imagine when the opportunity to be on a board like MCSA presented itself,
Yes.
it was a no-brainer.
It was a
for you.
no-brainer for
Yeah.
me, absolutely. And I'll be honest with you, I do say no.
Sure.
But I can't say no to the stuff that is hugely important. And I'm a big believer in MCSA. I just think the things that they do benefit our community more than anybody can ever imagine.
Yeah, that's just it. They do so much, and you might not even be aware of the stuff that they're doing for people, and that's okay. You just know that they're there for them every day.
Every day.
Every day, the doors are not closed. They don't want to turn down anybody. Let's put it that way.
They don't turn down anyone.
Yeah.
And they mentioned yesterday, if somebody wants to make a tour or come down, we'll show you what we do. We're proud of what we
Yep.
do. And I think it is so interesting. They talk about the folks that live there and how they run the place. Everybody has a job duty. If you live there, you help do chores.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that they live there for free, but they live there so they can live. They have a place to live.
Yep.
It's
And
affordable,
quite frankly,
and it can be
the
done.
majority of the people that are at MCSA want to have responsibility.
Absolutely, they
because that
do.
can just help build yourself back up. Like if you're having to restart things, they're going to help you do that. They're going to
Yes.
get you a career, possibly like the welding program. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Talk about changing
That's-
somebody's life.
That's what they're
Wow.
doing. This isn't just, come here, we'll put you in housing.
Correct.
This is like taking responsibility, helping you get back on your feet.
Yep.
Making, you're a good member of the community,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get you to that point. And just some people just need a little love,
Yeah.
and point them in the right direction. That's all they need. They don't need a lot more than that. And so there's just so many great things, and I can't say enough about them. And I beg you to come out. If you're buying fireworks, folks, please come out and buy them here. support MCSA because they get a percentage of this. Last year we raised $15,000. I want that to at least be $15,000 again this year. I'd love to see it be more than that.
Sure.
And we are ahead a little bit of last year, and I'm hoping these last 3 days here will be really good for us. Last 2 days, I should say.
I'm with you. We want it to be great for MCSA for sure. If we pivot just for a moment, things going on in the store. A couple things I want to mention. We started weekly dinners, 4 till 8.
Yes. Yep.
$4.99.
Yes.
Last night was an 8-piece fried chicken from the kitchen. $4.99.
$4.99.
8 pieces of chicken. There it is right there on the screen. Tuesday, that's the day that we're at right now. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday, by the way. Am I wrong?
No, it
feels like
totally
Thursday
weird.
or something.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
All you can eat salad bar tomorrow. Pint entrees from Chinese and Hy-Vee Chinese.
Yeah,
has never been better in my opinion.
No, it hasn't. George and Wing are doing a fabulous job over there. Our sushi program's really taken off.
The sushi variety, by the way.
Yes. And
wow.
That's George's sisters, May and Dana, worked that for us, and that sushi's made every single day.
Fresh.
Fresh. It does not stay in the case longer than 24 hours,
Right.
and we toss it. So, but to get back to the meals real quick. I just want to, Monday, the 8-piece chicken. This is every Monday from 4 to 8, $4.99. You cannot buy a bucket of chicken for $4.99 anywhere.
No way. You throw in a
Nowhere.
couple sides,
Exactly.
and you're still under $10,
Yeah.
by the way.
You can feed the whole family.
Wild.
So take a look at that. Tuesday, all-you-can-eat salad bar. That's dine-in, obviously. You come in, you eat. You can sit down in the cafe and chow down on the salad bar, and we have the best one in town. Definitely the largest, too, and all the fresh fruit and different things we have on there. Wednesday, the pint entrees. That's different. That's something we just started up not too long ago. But it's actually a to-go container.
Correct.
Completely filled with your favorite entree. So
Yeah.
if you like sesame chicken, it's filled with sesame chicken, and it's only $5. If you've had a pint of entree, it's hard to eat it all. It's a meal. So check that out. I love that one. The burger and fries in the Market Grill for $4.99. That's ridiculous. Our burgers are huge. They're fabulous. You can add
patty.
cheese for a little more if you want, but at $4.99 you can get a burger and fries.
And
I don't know. That's the best burger in town too.
Hand patted.
Awesome.
Hand patted every time.
Every time. It's not frozen. It's hand patted.
You can tell
You're
because
absolutely right.
it doesn't look like it was cut with one of the burger things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
They're imperfect.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful.
Yeah. They're just like
me.
at home.
That's right.
Yeah. And then
They're
on top of the
imperfect,
hand
but
cut
beautiful.
fries too.
Yeah, the fries are killer.
I mean, it's all
Ugh.
perfect. And then Friday night we got the cheese and pepperoni pizzas, and these are the big family size, 16-inch, not the little 12-inch for $4.99. So take a look at this. We're going to run it all every day, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're going to be able to get that particular item, and we're going to be running it all summer, and we're going to go until maybe the whole year. We're just going to see where things go.
Yes.
I can't control cost on things, so if something gets out of control, we might have to change a night, but we're going to keep things going.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's brand
I am
new.
too.
Just started. Check it out. Last but not least, Ryan, correct me if I'm missing anything because you got my cheat sheet, but Friday, July 6th, kicking off the weekend, humongous fuel saver.
Yeah.
Last quarter, $204,000. That's what people saved at the gas pump with their fuel saver from this store only. Just
Exactly.
this building.
Our store.
$204,000 on gas. That's crazy, but it's true. Jim Simmons, this doesn't happen that often. Maybe once or twice a year, if that.
I've never done that. We've never done this.
This is bonkers.
The first time ever. I've never seen us give 50 cents on $50.
And it's not even like
never happened.
You spend $50 on whatever.
Yep.
50-cent fuel saver.
Yeah. We do have some exclusions, but it's only like gift cards and money orders and, tobacco.
Fantastic.
Wine and spirits, that goes towards it.
Wow.
So everything that you can basically eat inside the store or drink, it goes towards it. But 50 cents on $50. Never happened before. This is the largest fuel saver we have ever used and made it stackable.
Yeah,
That's the key. So if you spend $100, you're gonna get $1. And it is $100 before tax.
Gotcha.
So tax doesn't get you over the 100.
You know what people do, though? Well, just throwing a couple of these candy bars.
You see it all day long.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's
know?
going to save you $20.
Right.
I mean, think about it. If you spend $100, go pump 20 gallons, it's just saved you $20. I mean, it's crazy, and and it just keeps going. There'll be a lot of customers that'll spend $200 and get $2 off a gallon.
Well, not only that, but just the thousands of items in the store that are the necessities that have additional fuel savers. There'll be people price of gas. What's price of gas? $2.69.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
So you could hit $2.69 in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the truth. We see it every week. Somebody says, or they post a picture. There's a great picture I got tagged in last week on Facebook. They paid 9 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
I mean, the cheapest that I ever paid personally for gas when I was in high school was 98 cents a gallon. From that point till now, the only way that you can pay less at the pump is with the fuel saver card, which is free.
Which is free
to sign up for. So when people say they don't have the fuel saver card, I just sometimes have to bite my tongue because I want to say, why are you not? Do you like paying full price for gas? Can I help you not pay full price for gas?
My favorite line from anybody is, do you have fuel saver code? No, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. All right, thanks.
Right. No, it works.
It does work.
We see it work every day.
We had a gal come out and pump 80 gallon the other day because she had so much on her fuel saver card. She paid for 80 gallon. I think it was like $8.
It's crazy.
It was
crazy,
insane. It was just ridiculous. But that's how it works. I mean, that's how we do it. And I love Mike's meat shop because when I look down at all the bunkers, fuel saver, and those are things that those are burgers right there.
Right.
That's hamburger. I don't know anybody who doesn't really buy some of that.
100%.
And you know what? Maybe it's not hamburger. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's chicken.
Sure.
Whatever. We got it going on over there. There's tons of fuel saver items. You can go over to Jake's department. The Scotcheroos he's making right now is going to have a 10-cent fuel saver on it.
Oh boy.
So and it does right now if I'm not mistaken even. So they're all everything we have in the store. Every department's got fuel saver.
It's so cool. We're looking at the meat department right now. Mega Meat Sundays have moved, or Mega Meat Saturdays. Excuse me. Mega Meat Saturdays in July, meat and seafood.
Yeah.
So you could see us Friday, restock the house after the 4th of July, and then bounce back Saturday for Mega Meat and seafood and deli. I mean, it's just, there's so much going on.
Yeah. And quite honestly, Friday's when you want to load up on everything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to help you. I mean, why wouldn't you buy all your meat on Friday? Because it's a bigger fuel saver.
Right.
I want you to come back Saturday and buy all your meat, but I would be not being honest if I didn't say buy all your meat this Friday that you can for this week because it's going to save you more money, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to save the most money you can. That's what we're all about.
It adds up quick. It works well, and all you have to do is come in. I mean, it's that easy, and please get that fuel saver loaded up. If you're traveling, and like I'm telling you got to restock the house.
Yep.
This is the weekend to do it. Friday, that's the day to do it in particular.
I look over there and I see Jake's hamburger buns. They're all fuel savored. I mean, he's got the best buns. I have really gotten, I know this is going to sound really weird, but there's an art to doing a hamburger.
Sure.
And I've finally figured it out.
Okay.
After many a years. And the other night I had it cooked perfectly. I grabbed one of those bakery fresh buns, cut that thing open.
Oh boy.
Put all my toppings on it, and I tell you what, the bun just makes it. And if you're using the bakery fresh buns, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Huge difference.
You have to understand, this is not a bun you're going to buy and in a week eat.
Right.
Right? Because there's no preservatives in this, folks. This is a fresh bakery bun. So you've got a few days to use it.
Sure.
Right? Because if you go and you put it in your cupboard and you think, I want to have burgers in a week, you're going to come back and those are going to be green, right? Because we don't have additives and stuff. They're just that fresh.
Yep.
And there's nothing that eats better than that. I'm telling you, they are amazing.
Before you go, real quick, Luann on Facebook. Last time I was at the pump, I saved $12. That's what it is.
$12.
That's what it's all about. I mean, it's that easy. Whether it's $12 or $40 or $50, 60, 75. And then you go inside the gas station here at Hy-Vee Gas, and they put a fuel saver back on your car.
So you're never at zero.
That's correct.
If you shop with our gas station right now, you're never at zero when you leave.
Correct.
As long as you pump 10 gallon. You pump 10 gallon, you pay in, you go inside. You don't have to pay inside. You just got to go in. They'll add it right to your card. That's simple.
That's a pretty convenient, to say the least, thing.
Right.
Because I work here, and I have the Hy-Vee app, but it's hard to remember to check what the fuel saver's at. So when I need gas, I just go in and then I scan it, and they're like, "Hey, you saved $10." I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, I know, right? That's how I do it too, because I never know what Tina's bought or I've bought. I don't pay any attention. I just swipe it every time I come through. It's always just fun. I wonder what I got on there.
Right.
It's a surprise for me because I never look at it.
Jim Simmons, 4th of July tomorrow. We're ready to go, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's a busy time of the year for sure. We're open for business, so
yes,
we're not closed on the 4th of July. We'll be here.
Yes.
There won't be a show Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but the store 100% open.
Yes.
All departments ready to go.
Yes. Happy 4th of July. Be safe out there. If you're using fireworks, have fun, but be safe.
Yeah.
We want you back here shopping with us and being able to do all the fun things you need to be doing. We don't need you in the emergency room, so please be safe.
Love the smell of freedom in the morning, Jim.
Yeah, there you go. Red, white, and blue, baby.
America.
Drive safe, too. I know a lot of people like to drive and go
Yeah.
see family, so please just be safe. We want to see you back.
A lot of traveling. All right, let's go to the aisle cam. How about that? Because the CBI Bank and Trust aisle camera is right behind us in the bakery, and then we're going to come to Jake Hardman, who is right next to me in the Hy-Vee Today kitchen, making those scotcheroos. But first, to the bakery. Look at that. Red, white, and blue cupcakes, everybody. And there you can see the ones with the flip-flops on the giant cookie and the fuel saver. There you go, another example of a fuel saver product in this store. Jake Hardman has not stopped working on scotcheroos since I walked down here. No slowing down. 15 million scotcheroos. That's what he said he's making.
15 million, yeah.
15 million. All of the scotcheroos, homemade. You can see it, you can smell it if you come by the store. And what's the price going to be? I don't know how much they cost. What are they?
They'll have a 10-cent fuel saver on them.
Okay.
This week in the ad, and then next week in the ad as well. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it $3.99, $4.99, $5.99?
They're in the ad tomorrow, $5.99.
$5.99.
You're gonna walk in and see a mountain.
You're not. That's why Jake has not stopped working, because he has to build a mountain of scotcheroos.
Exactly.
You understand. You thought Scotcheroo Mountain was just a mystical, magical place in your dreams.
It's a real thing now.
That's it. Look at that. Ay, the double boil, rocking and rolling. Tess, if you're watching, we'll clean it up.
Yeah, Tony will.
Yeah. That's just rude, sir. All right, we got to take care of some business before we go. I want to remind you, because Joel Krausauer is my friend, and I owe him, at the very least, for doing my show for a whole week. Affordable Metal Manufacturing has their big old Happy Birthday America sale going on throughout the month of July. And if you find yourself in need of a metal roof for your house or your business, or you want to have them build you a building, watch this.
During our Happy Birthday America sale. That's right, we have the best buy in July on standing seam metal roofing and fasteners. Get the last roof you'll ever need from Affordable Metal.
So you call that number, 264-8212, talk to Joel. He's going to get you taken care of. And don't forget that Affordable Metal, by the way, they bend, custom trim. They can roll steel, roofing, and siding panels within 1/2 of an inch. That reduces the need for trimming in the field and limits waste, saving you money ultimately. Their competition can only get things to job sites like 10 to 14 days. Their standard lead time is 3 days. I have a metal garage roof at my house from Affordable Metal. It's phenomenal. I should have done the whole house. Look at me. I'm a dummy. Don't be like me. Get the whole house or just the garage. And the ag panel sale price is 70 cents less per foot than the big box store. Local business. That's what we talked about all day today. From David and Tipton talking about the gourmet frozen custard, to Kathy Proviance with the soap gypsy and the homemade soaps, to Jake in the Hy-Vee Today kitchen making the homemade scotcheroos, and Joel, our pal, just around the block from us doing the roofing. It's awesome. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Check them out, y'all. And last but not least, Team Staffing Job Board. Because we're not going to do a show for the next 3 days, we're going to mention these folks today and wish them a happy 4th of July. Brooke McCullough has an opportunity for you. Mowing and light maintenance, $12.50 an hour. Call 563-316-7636 or careers@teamssi.com. Find them on Lake Park Boulevard. Mary quite contrary has first shift assembly at 563-316-7634. Call her, get to work, and buy fireworks. Right? That's what I'm going to do with my new job, if I needed one. America. And Katie, last but not least, has a shipping coordinator. You can ship a whole bunch of stuff, $15 an hour, second shift being very careful on how I say these things in Wapello, or as some people say, Wapello. You know that? Some people call it that, but it's Wapello. Call Katie, 563-316-7639, or email her at kcederstrom@teamssi.com. Thank you, team staffing. I think I've said it all, Ryan. Have I missed anything? Did I get all my notes taken care of? Thank you. First time for everything, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. MCSA fireworks tent purchase with a purpose till 11 p.m. today, 8 to 11 tomorrow. The only fireworks tent in and around Muscatine that gives back to MCSA with every single transaction, from $5 to $500 to $5,000. Doesn't matter what you spend. Every single transaction, you can help save someone's life, and you cannot say that about any of the other fireworks tents. A lot of them, yeah. Come and see us, please. Can I see Travis Moss's picture one more time? Is that possible? Congratulations again. We started the show talking about Travis Moss, Special Olympics Muscatine, winning a gold medal at the National Games in Seattle yesterday. He was just on the show. There's Travis right there. Zoom in a little bit, right, guy? Give me a little zoom. Perfect. Gold, baby. Travis, so proud of you, man. He'll be on the show once they get back. Jason Miller, Brad Smalls also competing, and Travis Moss, and somebody behind us has the greatest laugh ever. I don't know if you heard that. It was boisterous. Today's secret word is boisterous. Use that in a sentence. I just did. I just did, Brenda. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our guests for taking the time to be with us. Appreciate it. Have a great 4th of July. Be safe. Get scotcheroos. Get fireworks. Get patriotic flowers. And, of course, everything else that you need. Bush Light should be red, white, and blue as far as I'm concerned. That's America right there, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good 4th. We'll see you Monday. Taking some time off from the show, but certainly the store will be open, as I mentioned. Hy-Vee And last but not least, Adam Cunningham, from The Voice, from Grandview, Iowa. He's performing in Bettendorf tonight and in Grandview tomorrow. And return my Facebook message. That's all I'm going to say. Boo-boo. All right. We'll see you soon. In the meanwhile, take care and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions? Comments? Know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.